Having an aim of goal is very important to learn a language, any kind of language. You might even think of learning French, you might think of learning Mandarin. Okay, now you need to understand why you want to study English. Is it just to pass a competitive exam, or is it more than that? Because if you talk about just for a limited point of time, you will not focus on the overall learning of this language. That's why please understand that having a fluent conversation with a native speaker, something like this should be your goal or your aim. Able to crack an interview with your communication skills, that should be your aim. So you should have a long-term goal when you're trying to set a goal about learning English. Okay, when you've decided on your main goal, then you take smaller steps to reach it. So let's say, for example, if your goal is, like I told you, to speak to a native speaker, like maybe a Britisher or maybe an American, speak to them fluently in English. That's what you want to achieve, that kind of a confidence. Then you take small, small steps. That how exactly are you going to achieve that? Okay, these small aims will help you to reach that goal and keep you motivated. So again, if you get good scores in your English competitive exam, you understand that one step is reached. Second step can be maybe speaking to your friends in English, communicating on a regular basis, listening to maybe English music, being able to sing that music. So these certain steps will help you to achieve your main goal. Okay, then you need to find a routine. Okay, always remember that we need to have a routine while we are learning something new. Okay, your brain is a very magnificent thing. Okay, and remember since you're obviously a science student, you'll know how exactly your brains work. We have this chemicals moving around the neurons, and here everyone's brain is different. Okay, the time which maybe one person takes to learn a language might be different, and the other person might take a different time. So it practice will make you perfect. Remember that. So you need to have a routine. एक routine बना दो. ठीक है? Whether you're studying for 30 minutes, whether you're studying for 1 hour or 2 hours, but keep that in a routine so that you will gradually improve your English. I want you all to work on this. First of all, have a goal, and second of all, find a routine. Okay. Third is make mistakes. Please remember, students, that everyone makes mistakes. We are all humans. Okay, no one is perfect over here. We all have errors, and to make yourself better to speak fluently, you will have to make errors. Okay, I myself have made many errors in this language, and I have learned with my mistakes how exactly I can improve. So you can ask people also who may be very fluent in English that if identify my mistake. If I'm having a grammatical issue, please correct me at that point of time so that you don't make that mistake again. So learn from your mistakes. Don't keep repeating your mistakes, but learn from your mistakes. You connect with the culture. Now, culture is basically your, um, British UK culture, the history, how exactly this language is an important language, and why exactly, how it was built, what is the whole culture related to it. So do a little bit of research in it so you get interested. Okay, all of y'all are there with me? Yes. Okay. So you all are understanding what I'm trying to say. So first क्या करेंगे हम लोग एक goal रखेंगे दिमाग में. Okay, we have to keep one goal in our mind. So what is your goal? Like if someone right now told me that, ma'am, I want to speak fluently, not only to any random person in your area. Okay, speak fluently to a person who is very good in English. That should be your goal. Please remember that. Okay, so that should be your goal. The second thing is that you need to, what do you need to do? Routine. Okay, make a routine, find a routine. Either half an hour you have to practice English. I will tell you, I'll give you guidelines how exactly you have to go through. But please remember, we are not doing a bookish knowledge over here. We are doing an improvement, a learning over here, and that learning has to be not for a temporary everyone who is successful today, okay, I'm not saying that all of them know English very well. Jack Ma, okay, who is a very successful entrepreneur. He obviously is Chinese and he didn't know how to speak English. You know what he used to do? He used to literally go to this tourist areas and sit over there and listen to the people speaking in English in tourist location so that he understands what they are talking, how they are communicating. Okay, China is a country where their own language is given a lot of importance, but that obviously he wanted to do business overall. He wanted to do business on internet, and internet language is English. So that's where exactly. Obviously now big companies are coming and they are trying to use, but your state languages, etc. But English is something which is a mandate right now. Okay, all of you have to take this into consideration that it is a very important language and you need to give time for this language if you want to improve yourself in this language. Also, third thing, like I told you, make mistakes. Keep correcting yourself and connect with the culture. Okay, so four things, again repeating them. Set a goal. Okay, it can be any kind of a goal. Find the routine, make mistakes, and connect with the culture. Is this clear with you? So these are some tips of how you can learn English and improve in different areas of English language. Is this very clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So moving on to the next topic is how to improve your speaking skills. Okay, this is one thing which I realized that people were having issues with. Okay, they were not. They told me right now that, ma'am, we are not fluent. We don't know. We have, kept in our mind what we want to speak, but we are not confident to speak. So the speaking takes a lot of time and effort. Okay, and if you are a little bit shy in speaking, don't worry. These tips will definitely help you. First thing is you need to keep practicing. Okay, you need to practice. Like, what you can do is that simply go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself in English. You will see the confidence when you are talking to your own self. Okay, and nowadays we even have a lot of technology. We have apps to connect with people, conversation groups, language exchange, etc. When you are alone, you can speak English. Second thing is learn phrases. Okay, practice makes perfect. Okay, so this is some phrase which makes your vocab very strong. So when you are learning English conversations, useful to know a lot of common phrases. What you can do is just go online and search for the most common phrases in English and use that into your daily uh, vocab. Yes,
Ma'am, this means
phrases. Phrases is you might have. I just used a phrase. Okay, practice makes a man perfect. So that's a phrase. Have you ever used phrases? स्कूल में सिखाया होगा. Who asked me this question?
ma'am is me.
Okay. So, phrases is basically a small sentence which is used, okay, form of words are used. You can, like, I, you put small words together and make a phrase with that. Okay, we have common phrases in English. I don't know whether you have heard these phrases, but I'll tell you certain phrases. Like, if you're talking about I want a coffee. Don't say I want a coffee. I will have a coffee, please. So it's a club of words which you're using. It's a phrase which you're using basically to make your sentence more effective. Okay, so that's where your phrase will help you in your grammatical terming. Okay, and we will will be studying about phrases also when we talk about comprehension, when we talk about sentence phrasing, uh, and how exactly what kind of words you're supposed to use. Um, so that is basically about your. I don't know if you all have heard about inspirational phrases like believe you can. If you believe you can, then you're halfway there. That's like a phrase. Okay. Think less, do more is a phrase. Talking about uh, nothing worth having comes easy is a phrase. Are you getting me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please, if you have any more questions, you can ask. There is no problem in that. But phrases is, again, I'm telling you, a club of different words which you put together as a sentence. So you have to um, use phrases. There are a lot of phrases available online which will help you to sound more natural and more fluent when you speak. Also, the next thing is you can record yourself. Okay, it is an important tool again that when you hear yourself, you'll understand how you sound and you will notice any mistakes. So even if you're talking about the phrases like I spoke to you, if the phrase is not right, maybe now phrasing is a sentence for me. Okay, so if I'm framing a sentence, if it's not right, okay, I need to phrase it in a different manner with using maybe different kind of vocabulary that will help me in my English pronunciation. You all might have heard about noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives. So we are using all these things to help us in sentence formation. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Another thing which you can do is TV. If some of you are like to listen to TV or to songs, that also really helps, let me tell you. Okay? If you know about the famous TV show Friends, do you all know about Friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have heard about Friends, Friends has helped a lot of people to learn English. Okay, so that one TV show can help millions of people around the world to learn English. So these things actually come handy. And you see, there are so many songs which come in English. What you can do is like Ajkal, even on YouTube, you have lyrics which is coming with the songs. If the song you cannot understand, you look at the lyrics and then read out. So some of you are like to listening to music. So don't listen to music of the language which you already know. Listen to the music of English so that you can learn and enjoy the music together. Watch movies, okay, which will help you to study that language. Even your expression, okay, how you're supposed to, your exclamation, all that things is very, very important. When you're asking a question, your expression has to be different. When it's an exclamation, it might be something you're shocked about, that is different. Where you're supposed to use your commas, where you're supposed to use the semicolons, all these things, okay, where the pause has to come, can be learned, okay, by using these small, small tips. Okay, even you can learn new words every single day, like new phrases every single day. Write down, if you have a book, write down new words. So I told you all about IELTS. There is an app for British, I think British Council has made for IELTS. If you download that app, every day you learn a different word, and they tell you the meaning of the word, they tell you the meaning of a phrase, etc. So this also can help you to improve your English. Read things which you like. Like some of you have said that you like to read newspapers. Read it in English. Read your favorite book in English. Read the websites. Okay, what you like about. If you like history or you like traveling, learn about it in English. Okay, so that it will help you. Even reading, many people what happen they read very slowly. So reading also you have to be fast enough. Okay, so you pick up the words and as soon as you pick it up, your mind registers, okay, what does it mean? So this is a way of enjoying English. Keep a diary, okay? Keep a diary and help yourself in practicing writing skills. Write every day if possible. I know many of us have lost that habit, that touch of keeping a diary, but please try to do that because even if you talk about, maybe anything which you wish, gratitude, you see a vision, etc. You can write it down in English and see what exactly mistakes you're making. Please make sure that you correct your mistakes. Don't be very happy with the broken English you're using. Use the right words. Try to use new words if you find. Okay, message people with this particular language. Make sure that you're using this language to message exchange apps. Many times I see people, they're using it. I stay in Maharashtra. Okay, so here people like traditional speakers who don't know to speak English, they will use Marathi only. So I tell them that why don't you start using English? I know it's nothing wrong, but if you want to learn a new language, you should use that language everywhere possible in your daily routine, and that's what you need to do. Okay, so also keep a dictionary with you, which will help you. Now, so we have online dictionary available. Look at the common words which you can use. We normally use some words regularly, and that will help us in sentence framing. Okay, I will teach you on how to speak, how to learn your grammar. Okay, make your own example. Listen to native speakers. Now, please remember that when you're speaking to a native speaker, it is completely different than when you're speaking to a person in India in English. Okay, so when you talk to a Britisher or an American, their accent to understand is kind of difficult. Okay, to grasp that is also very, very important. So you need to keep talking to people in that language so that you get to know that language very well. Okay, so just to brief you all about, can all of y'all see my screen? No, ma'am. No, but I did the sharing option. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so this is what I spoke about. I told you all I was having issues, so right now I just told you all about these things. The top tips for learning English: set a goal, find a routine, make mistakes, connect with the culture. English speaking, you have to practice a lot, learn phrases. Okay, use phrases in your daily speaking. Okay, record yourself, use your phone, record, listen to yourself, see the mistakes you're making, try to again record yourself and correct that mistake. How to improve your English listening skills? Okay, listening. Okay, listening is different and speaking is different. Here, what you're doing is you need to listen regularly to native media, review new words and phrases, for reading and writing, read things you like, keep a diary, message people. Vocabulary killing, you need to read a lot, use your dictionary, learn common words, and also for English grammar, make your own example, talk to people. So that is basically the sum of what we did right now of English language and its importance. Is that very clear with your students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, do I have a set of students who want to learn English for a future goal oriented, a long term process, or do I have a set of students who just want to learn English for their exams?
Ma'am, for longer run.
Long. Okay. So, Anshuman is saying long. Aditya long. Okay. Who else? longer time. For a longer time. So this motivation is what is required. I know the first lecture you expected me to give you a syllabus to tell you about how exactly this is going to go about, but this is not what my teaching process is. My teaching process is first to get you hooked onto that language. Okay? And please understand this language is very, very, very fun language, okay, very important language, like I told you, has a lot of opportunities in the world. If you want to travel, you want to explore, this language is required. And for a long term basis, we will try to learn. And it's not that, we will not learn grammar or we will not learn pronunciation, we will not learn comprehension. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We learn everything what is there in the syllabus, but we will learn in such a way that it will help us to work in a long term goal, or where I see you speaking to someone in the language very confidently without worrying about it. So that's what we require from you. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, okay, fine. So that is from my end. Okay. In the next lecture, I will start off with the first chapter of English. Okay. There will be a lot of interactive sessions in this particular syllabus, because I need to understand what is your point of view, where are you making mistakes, how can I correct you, etc. Okay, so please be prepared for it. Don't expect it to be a class where you are not talking and I'm the only one talking, but it has to be an interactive session. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Pranav sir, I think that is it for me today.
Okay. So, can you just brief about GK also that will be conducting by Mansi Ma'am?
Uh,
Yeah, not about the
yes.
syllabus, just brief. Okay.
Okay, so like Pranasa has given me these two subjects, okay, which actually is not something for both our long-term basis, okay. General knowledge, which we talk about, general awareness, okay. How many of you all read newspapers a year? No one?
Ma'am, not like newspaper.
Uh,
Phones we have some
Phone.
apps, no?
Yeah,
So
apps,
we can
right.
check the updates.
Okay, my
The
bad.
things
That's
are
it, yeah.
the things which we want, like that.
Yes, yes.
Some points of interest.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Used to, but not regular.
You used to. Okay, I'm so sorry. I mean, as soon as I said newspaper, everyone went blank. So yes, news is the proper term actually, so that you all are also aware about it. That everyone nowadays reads news online. Um, Keeping yourself updated is again an important aspect of life. Many a times when you are not updated, someone else is updated and they take your spot and go ahead of you. And that's what we don't want that. Okay, we want to keep ourselves updated. We want to grow ourselves in life, and because of which we need to be aware about the environment, everything which is happening around you. Okay, it should not be only related to your state or to your country, but it should be overall, because right now with this particular internet access which we have, we're connected all around the world. So we should have knowledge about everything. So we will be also studying about general awareness or general knowledge, which we say as this. So if the later part of the detail, I think I will be conducting in the next lecture. So I think Pranav sir just wanted me to tell you all that I'll be teaching you all these
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So,
Okay, so yes.
yeah, please conclude. It's your session. So, yeah.
No, no, no. I'm
Yeah.
done with my session. I don't want to overload my students today. This is an introductory session.
Yeah. That's it. So, yeah. Uh, yeah, students, how do you feel? Everyone. I hope that,
Sir.
yeah, I hope that, yeah, you're comfortable with this class and you are enjoying that. So I am planning to conduct this class for a long term, as she said, so that we can, we can just improve our English, improve our communication skill, etc. So that you can perform not only in exam, but also in what, but also in real life. So that is important. So I am also learning English and I am also trying to improve myself because I am a Malayali, but I am speaking in English only during taking the class, right? While you are just talking in Malayalam, then I will reply in English, right? So that is a self improvement from my side also. I am also trying to improve, and we all are trying to improve ourselves. Okay, not for competing with others, but competing with ourselves. That is competing with our own skills, right? So yeah. So thank you, Mansi ma'am. Mansi ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I had a great class, students. Hopefully, you all also did. Okay.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course. I was also listening to you, and I am also learning so much tips. Yeah.
that's nice. That usually helps everyone. Okay. And sometimes what happens, I've seen people having the brains, but they cannot communicate, and because of which they, have issues. They cannot grow. So I don't want us to face any of that problem. So we need to know this language very well.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Robin.
Ma'am, can I expect group discussion based classes from your side?
Group discussion. GD.
Like,
Yes, why not?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for
Actually,
your
that's
interview
what I am
skills,
looking for.
right?
Yeah,
No problem. Any doubts you all have, you all can tell me. If you all want an additional anything out of the syllabus, also we can do, because this language is not contained within the syllabus. I've told Pranav sir also, if I require more time, I will take it, but I want you all to be very thorough with that.
I have a suggestion. Like, suppose if ma'am can add around 10 minutes or 5 minutes for GD in everyday classes on English, it will help us to improve our language and will build more confidence upon speaking.
Sure, sure, we can do that. I just expect, because I think this is a very silent set of students which I have in this class right now. I want you all to
Not
come,
like that, ma'am.
but I want you all to speak a lot, okay? Answer, have questions. So, Kevin, if you're talking
Me,
about a GD now, we will be it will be really helpful for everyone. So that's a very good suggestion.
yes, ma'am. It
Aditya,
is
you will,
always better to understand, better to handle GD like sessions rather than studying great
right,
grammars and all.
right.
Thank you.
Aditya, you want to add something?
And yes, as we have said, I think GD would be a good option. So that would be a topic, and all of us would get the chance to interact with each other.
Sure, sure. We will go ahead with that. Don't worry.
I'm also expecting things like that.
Definitely. And GD sessions are also a very important part of exams, interviews also. And GD will help to communicate with each other and see where exactly you're stand. That's also very good. Okay,
Yes, I'm
fine.
expecting more from this class.
Yes, Aditya, sorry, I did not hear you.
I'm expecting more from this class, ma'am. From
Don't
you.
worry about it. You will get whatever you expect in this class.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, Pranav sir, that's it then from my end.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and we expect,
Welcome.
we expect these types of interactive classes in future. And for students, I have to say that you have to interact with ma'am. That is how we can develop ourselves. We have to communicate each other. We have to, while taking aptitude and reasoning, ma'am, they are very silent and they used to tell all the answers in chats. They don't speak. Only some students speak, and most of them are just chatting. So while
So
I,
now this time I
hmm,
will not ask a general question. I will pinpoint people and then ask them questions
yeah,
and will help them.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a good idea. Then only they will speak. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Bye bye, students. Have a good day and take care. See you all soon. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining and making this session successful. Yeah. We will conduct these types of sessions. Thank you. Thank you. Shweta, how do you feel? Shweta Rima.